Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1 is the seventh film in the Mission Impossible franchise, and it's part one of two. Part 1 was released July 12th, 2023, and Part 2 is going to be released in June of 2024. It's directed by Christopher McQuarrie and stars Tom Cruise, who returns as Ethan Hunt, also Rebecca Ferguson, Simon Pegg, Ving Rhames, Haley Atwell, and Esai Morales as Shea Wiggum as well, and Henry Caesar returns as Kittredge as also, the cast includes Carrie Elways. This is a fun movie from start to finish. Now, basically, it tells the story of Ethan going after a key that is supposed to unlock something. We are given the schematics of what this key is in the beginning, but when we know what it is and the characters in the movie don't, makes it that much more fun and interesting. Basically, it starts off with a Russian submarine, the Sevastopol, kind of doing a dry run in the ice cold seas, and something happens, and then the keys go missing, and then Ilsa is thrust into everything. Kittredge kind of hires Ethan to go find Ilsa, to find the other half of the key. All the while, Esai Morales' character, Gabriel, who is someone from Ethan's past, is looking for this as well. We then find out that Alana is also part of the mix, and Alana hired Grace, played by Haley Atwell, who is a pickpocketer and thief that is thrust into everything. Haley Atwell is absolutely phenomenal in this film. The action sequences that she's a part of with Tom Cruise is brilliant, and she really stands on her own. You see the emotion she gives off, and it's done so well. Now, Esai Morales' character as Gabriel has a past with Ethan Hunt. What that past is, we don't know. I'm pretty sure it's going to be kind of more fleshed out in the second part of Dead Reckoning. But we see that, he is controlling this thing called the Entity, an AI intelligence machine that knows everything about you, knows every move that you're going to do and what the next step is. And Gabriel uses that and coordinates with other characters in this film. Like, I know what's going to happen. I know you're going to betray me. I don't know why you're going to betray me, but this is going to happen. I have to stop it. And it just goes on and on. Not only that, Benji, played by Simon Pegg, also has a pivotal role in this, as does Ving Rhames as Luther Stickle. Even though they're minor characters and they've been in the films before, I feel like the AI intelligence is just really grab these characters and just use their emotions against them. There's a great airport scene. There's a great car chase scene in Italy, and the final sequence, the train sequence, is one of the best. I absolutely love big action set train sequences in an action movie. It just works so well. And we haven't seen a train sequence in a Mission Impossible film since the first movie back in 1996, and seeing that was really good. You can tell that it kind of had that inspiration from Buster Keaton's The General, where the bridge explodes, the train car, the locomotive front end goes over the bridge, and also the aspect of how everything works, the mind-blowing scenery, the set pieces. The movie worked from start to finish, and it kept you engaged with the suspense. It's one of the most suspenseful Mission Impossible films since the first movie, and it's up there in my top 3 of best Mission Impossible films. And like I said, while the story didn't work as well, and neither did the villain, but the action worked, and seeing Haley Atwell in this was good, and Palm Clementine was so good. Seeing her go from Guardians playing Mantis to now in Mission Impossible, she kicked ass. The addition between Haley Atwell and Palm Clementine was so brilliant and great. The action is upped when we see women in it, and seeing the scene with Alana, Vanessa Kirby's character, who her mother is Max from the first one, seeing her, and then you see Rebecca Ferguson, Ilsa, you see Palm Clementine working for Gabriel, and then you see Haley Atwell as Grace. 4 women in one big scene together, like 4 of the most up-and-coming women in Hollywood. Mind-blowing. And then Tom Cruise right there with the bad guy. What more could you want? Of course, we have the set scene, the action scene where Tom Cruise is running once again, his Monarch, and it's really fun. This is great. And then the cliff jump, him parachuting, and him just coming in through the train, it works. Even Kittredge has a big role in this, and it's great to see. And then seeing Ethan and Kittredge once again go back and forth in their dialogue since the first Mission Impossible film is great, because we kind of had that Dutch angle shot, but it wasn't a full Dutch angle shot. It was just a little bit, but it worked so well. I had a blast with this movie. If the story and the villain weren't a little minute, it would have been a great fleshed out film, but I feel like they're saving the best for last, especially for part 2. For me, Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1 gets 4.5 out of 5 stars. So let me know in the comment section below what you thought about Mission Impossible 7 or Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What did you think of it? Who was your favorite character? Who was your least favorite character? Did you like the addition of Haley Atwell and Tom Clementif in this film? Did you like the story? Do you think the villain could have been a little bit better? And what do you think is going to happen in the second film? And do you see this second movie being Dead Reckoning Part 2 being the last movie in the series, or do you think it's going to continue? And how do you think Christopher McQuarrie did as director of this film? And do you think that this is up there as the best Mission Impossible movie? Let me know in the comment section below of all the questions I just asked. And be sure you click that subscribe button and hit that notification bell for new film reviews on my channel. I will see you all in the next movie review, and thank you for tuning in.